Well, hello YouTube, these are my hands, and of course that can only mean one thing. I'm about to do a puppet show. No, of course not. It's an unboxing. And today I've got an unboxing of a small order that I've done from Magic Madhouse. Now this unboxing will contain a bit of a review beforehand, so if you want to skip straight to the unboxing, I'll put a little bit in the description on how you can do that. Now, Magic Madhouse is, I've used a lot of sites for my collectibles, particularly for trading cards, over the years, many sites. When I started collecting as a kid, originally, probably the first cards I can remember collecting were baseball cards, maybe basketball cards, something like that, one of the American sports anyway, and there weren't really the internet available for, you know, to be able to collect trading cards in that kind of way. It was a little while till I sort of cottoned onto eBay and that kind of thing, about 1998. So really I just used to get them from like shops and car boot sales and markets, that kind of thing. But even before I started selling them as a business, when we got into sort of the early 2000s, I think it was, I started looking for websites that specialise in trading cards and collectibles, and over the years more and more have cropped up, as in some ways it seems to be more popular than ever as a hobby, and as a collectible series. One of the ones I've used most is this one, Magic Madhouse. Now I'm really pleased with their service every single time. I've spent hundreds of pounds on them over the years because they're really worth it. There's lots of other good ones as well, and I'll talk about them in other videos or somewhere stuff here, projects related anyway, but this is just one of my favourites, and I'll just quickly tell you a few reasons why. First of all, their prices I think are completely fair. They're at least going to be the average going price for the type of items that they're selling, but there's also often some bargains on there. There's some really good deals, and if you go to the clearance section, like their sort of sales section, there's always lots of cut price items that maybe are going out of stock, or they just want to clear for whatever reason, and you can get yourself some bargains, and I have such in this box here, which I will show you very shortly. Their delivery is very decent. I'm at an advantage living in the UK. You can order from them overseas, but as I'm in the UK, delivery is free if you spend over £20, which is another reason why I picked them. To get free delivery for just spending over £20 is a very good deal indeed. And of course they have the type of stuff I'm after. They have trading cards on all the big names, so if you've got Magic the Gathering, you've got Pokemon, you've got Yu-Gi-Oh! You've also got things like Final Fantasy that you don't always see so much on all the websites that sell cards. What else have you got? You've got, like, for example, you know, big series like Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, and it's not just trading cards. They will have some other collectibles as well, such as minifigures, and of course all related accessories, such as some great sleeve designs, deck boxes, dice, all that kind of thing. They have loads and loads of them. There's just so much choice there. The website's easy to navigate. And then customer service, I've called customer service, or not called them by phone, but I've messaged them on their website many times, and they've always been helpful whenever I've had a query about anything. And now in this more modern era, they've got a Facebook page, and they have a helpful team on there. I can confirm, having spoken to them, yes, I know, ironic, I said speaking instead of spoken. Oh dear. Having spoken to them very recently, and there's something else that they've started to do which I really like, and I've seen this cropping up more recently in a number of collectible website companies, particularly those who specialise in trading card games. They've started hosting events at their headquarters. So Magic Madhouse recently opened up their actual physical shop in London, and not only that is that great, I've not yet got to it, so I won't be reviewing that. I'm sure it is great, and I do hope to get there soon. But they also hold various events such as tournaments, press releases, tutorials, board game, you know, sort of like beer and board game events. I love going to things like that, you know, we go for a couple of beers and a couple of board games. It's brilliant. I like that kind of thing. Yeah, so they do things like that, and you know, it's only in London, so if you can get to London, that's great. I've recently been asking them about it because I'm interested in going myself, so hopefully I'll be able to go and sort of talk about that a bit. Yeah, I really like that kind of idea, and they're the first one I saw doing that actually out of these big trading card websites. I'm not saying they were the first one to do it, I'm not sure, but I noticed a few more cropped up after, so maybe they inspired, I don't know. But anyway, either way, they're certainly getting a lot of rightly so fanfare for that, and yeah, I just think they're a really good company. I've had no issues with them whatsoever, and I get my supplies from there, both what I'm selling and from my own collection, and I would recommend you consider too, because they're very good. But if you are into trading cards and buying them online, there's probably a good chance that you do already use them, but I just thought I'd mention it just in case not. Oh, and one other thing, that they also do a little cashback like initiative, if you like, where you can get a bit of cash back on each time you spend money with them, and that's another good thing. Their delivery's always perfect as well. Everything I've had has been packaged absolutely brilliantly. It's never late, it's always on time, so I'm not sure what delivery service they use now, but I think it might be Royal Mail. Oh yeah, so if it is not on time, it's not necessarily their fault. It's certainly dispatched on time. If it's not on time, of course, you know, it might be Royal Mail's fault, but so far I've been lucky anyway, and mine has been by Royal Mail, so just that's what reminded me that it was Royal Mail. Oh yeah, see, 48, is that the 48 hours delivery? Yeah, postage, yeah. Anyway, so if you were to order from Magic Madhouse, you may well get a box like this, or bigger depending on how much you ordered, or smaller, but I've got this one. There's a few things in here, as you'll see very soon. When you do get it, you do not get things scribbled out like that. I just did that because that's scribbling out my address, so that you cannot send me any hate mail. If you do want to send me to hate mail, if you do want to send me hate mail, well, yeah, use my email address, and then it doesn't, you know, waste any paper. Right, I'm just going to get my keys out, because I need to undo it. Always shop, always remember your Morrison's More card. Match and More, you can spend £90 million and get a penny back as well. Right, let's open that up. So my order value was £26.15, okay, and I'll keep this with me just so I can tell you what some of the prices were of the bits and bobs I got. And here, so look, you've obviously got bubble wrapping, which is very important to keep, help keep it safe, or sort of bubble. I don't know if there's actually a name for those long tube things, but I call them bubbles, for want of a better name. Air sacs, I think they're called. I actually made that up, I'm not proof of that. Right, here's the first item. I saw this and I really like this. Now, I brought some I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, by the way, so that might explain a bit more why I went for this. I brought some Bruce Lee sleeves from them, the standard sleeve size for like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and I think they were just like $150 for 50 or something, so that was very good. That was from Magic Madhouse. I keep going to say Magic the Madhouse because I'm getting confused with Magic the Gathering, which is obviously where, of course, their name, I'm sure, was inspired from. But this deck box, look at that, it's refocusing alright there. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? So you've got, let's get it out, but get rid of my keys. Shouldn't be needing them again for the moment. Unless I get so excited I need to run out the door and just tell everyone how good Magic Madhouse is, which may well happen, you never know. So, there we go. So what have we got here? So look at that. Oh look, it's got a lovely red sheen to it, and it says Bruce Lee underneath. I just thought that was really nice. In fact, it looks, I didn't realise it had that sheen. Obviously you don't see that on the picture, so obviously it's even nicer when you see it in person. Yeah, and I'll tell you how much this was in a sec, so you can fit standard amount of cards there. Oh, and there's a divider as well. Divider on there. Looks like Transformers logo a bit. Bruce Lee Enterprise. I think it's from Max Protection. And that cost, let me just consult my piece of paper. That cost Bruce Lee Immortality deck box. Oh yeah, I think it's from a range of what they call the Immortality series of Bruce Lee merchandise. Condition mint, stroke near mint. Oh yeah, it tells you the condition as well, which is good. Oh, I haven't got the separate prices on here. Ah, damn it. Well, if you're interested, feel free to ask me and I can find it out for you, or just head on Magic Madhouse's website, where I believe they've still got some in stock. So that was nice. So we've got that. We'll set Bruce Lee. We'll let him glimmer. We'll let him glimmer in the background over there. Yeah. Bruce Lee, you know, just an icon. and I love him. Right, what else did I get? I also got some Walking the Dead card sleeves, so I'll be using these to sleeve up today. I have no idea who that is on the front, because I'm going to be honest, I haven't actually seen The Walking Dead. I'm sure it's really good. General thing when I read in forums and that is there seems to be a lot about it not being so good recently. A lot of people seem to think, I know you can say that about anything, but I've just noticed there seems to be a lot more criticism aimed at it more recently. But I don't know, I can't fairly judge, but I'm sure it certainly has its good moments still. I've just not got into it, and I've not yet read the comics apart from briefly previews and the like, but I'm sure again it's very good, and I'm sure eventually I will get around to it. There's just so many good things on, I just can't obviously get to everything at once. Oh, they're all the same, they're all this character. If somebody could tell me in the comments who this character is. They don't look very happy, but then I believe they are being trailed by, well, The Walking Dead, so that may put a bit of damper on anyone's mood. But look, you've also got a nice little logo, and it says AMC, because I believe that's the channel that shows it in America. Here in the UK, I don't know who shows it. Is it Sky? I do not know. Or do we just watch it on Netflix or whatever? Now TV, I don't think it's on Netflix. I don't know, I'm not sure. Again, you can tell me that in the comments. You can educate me if I ever do get into The Walking Dead. I will then know, and I know there's also Fear The Walking Dead, isn't there? That's a spin-off which seems very popular. I'm not quite sure how that differs. Again, you can tell me if you want to. I'd be very interested to know. Right, and then I've got a sort of another. Oh, that's the Max Protection logo. That one, yeah. So the Bruce Lee ones were Max Protection. Yeah, these are called Shuffle Tech. You get 50 sleeves, and they've got a really nice design. You know, I like the fantasy design, so anything sort of dragony or wizardy or that kind of thing. I collect wizard and dragon ornaments as well. Oh, these just make these impossible to undo. Look, how'd you find the opening? I want to just get them out to show you. Hold on, I'll do it off camera. Whilst I do that off camera, I'll try and think of something interesting to say. But I might buy time by pretending I'm thinking of something and being frustrated by I really can't find the ending. You know what I should have brought, don't you? Scissors. You might have to cut when I've actually got some scissors. We'll see. These have a QR code. Now QR codes, they didn't quite take off, I think, on how people were expecting and how I think manufacturers hoped. You still see them on things, but you don't see a lot of people scanning QR codes. So I think, you know, could come out again in a few years' time, and it might be everyone is QR coding. Who knows? Look, I've managed to try and do them now, so that QR code thing was the needed distraction. Right, let's undo these. And what have we got? This is a nice design. So I mean, are these better viewed? Oh yeah, it's that way round, because you've got a dragon going through a sort of a thunderous type of setting, and some kind of fiery stroke, possibly demon knight, who doesn't look best pleased, but he's probably in some kind of battle. You know. There we go. So that's the sleeves unsleeved, if you like. Now it's the next bit, and I have got now not one but 5. Check 5 Pokemon TCG booster packs for Forbidden Light. So let's see what we can pull. These only recently come out, and that's the other great thing about Magic Madhouse. They do press releases, so you are able to whatchamacallit, sorry, not press releases, pre-order items. You can pre-order various sets before they are released. Right, so I'm just gonna off camera try and open them. We have our code card. Oh, so they've gone green now. Right, I'm just trying to focus. Do you remember that song Focus? I always mention it whenever I say focus. But I believe it has something to do with Ariana Grande. So therefore she's worth mentioning. If you don't know her new one, No Tears Left to Cry. Is that what it's called? Something like that is brilliant. Right, Rockruff. I'm just trying to focus. Right, Fenny King. Incane, Noibat, Skiddo, what an illustration, a Pancham who is reverse hollow, a Metal Energy who is very metally, a Uxie, a Mysterious Treasure, might pop up on the Antiques Roadshow at one point. I'm not talking about Fiona Bruce. Azelf. Oh, and our rare is Malamar. Very nice. I don't think I've ever pulled a Malamar. So Forbidden Light has got some very, very impressive legendary cards, because I was looking a bit about them. Oh, we've got some really good artwork on the front actually as well. Okay, your code. Right. Toybat. Ah, Execute. I haven't seen Execute in ages in the set. A classic Pokemon there. Bondage. Ah, Bunnelby. Always reminds me of Barnaby from Midsummer Murders for some reason, that name. I'm not saying it looks like a rabbit, it's just a name. I love Midsummer Murders. I've been binge watching that lately. It's addictive. I was doing some work on my laptop and I just liked some kind of background noise, so I popped Midsummer Murders on. I think it was ITV3 or something. They were repeating it. Oh, nice Cubone reverse hollow. Cubone always has some of the most sort of moving imagery. I've noticed like very moving. I think it's because he has a little bit of a tragic backstory, which you may well be aware of. You can read up on. Leaf Energy. But yeah, Midsummer Murders was on in the background, and I got distracted by it and ended up watching it, so I was almost late finishing the work, but I managed to do it in the end, so thanks for that, Midsummer Murders. Always made me late finishing the work. It was just an article that I was writing about fashion for somebody, and I ended up writing what was happening on Midsummer Murders. I was like, this person's just been stabbed, and yeah, that didn't go down so well. Is that a frying pan? Oh my goodness, metal frying pan. Oh, sorry, I've got to read this. Right, what's the text on this? Hold on, I can't read through the viewfinder very well. The Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attack. I never thought I'd see a metal frying pan in Pokemon. Wow, that is quirky to say the least. I wonder if we're going to get any EXs. Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. You should be in school though, go to school. And Chloritza. Oh, nice. Very nice. Execute again. Hello, Execute. Sorry, my camera stopped recording then. It is very annoying when it does that. Okay, Krognuk. Froakie. Squelp. What's in Squelp for? Bergermite, you either love him or hate him. Snover, I've got a lot of Snovers, that's nice reverse hollow. Another energy, that's Darkness Energy. Ah, Magneton, another old school Pokemon. It's really nice when you see the old school generations mix in with the latest Pokemon on the block. So that's a Magneton. Klefki. Another Uxie. Who's our rare going to be? We have a Florges, excellent. Okay. Right, we're only down to a couple more boosters left now. Hold on, some of the cards are trying to escape for some reason. Let's just well, you know what we should do? We should pop them in a dex box, because this should hold about 60. So if I've got 5, that would be 50. So it should actually hold every single one. 5 boosters. There we go. You go in there. I want to see a Bruce Lee trading card set. It probably has been one over the years. I'm not sure about a trading card game, but at least some collectibles. So I've got 2 left. I'll have to look into it. I've got a really good martial arts set of trading cards. My brother bought me quite a few years ago. It's really good. It's like various martial arts stars, and it is actually a game you can play as well. So that, and if you think about that, sort of an ideal theme for a trading card set, because obviously every martial artist has their own attack, defense, power, etc., etc. Oh, we haven't had a Gumi yet. Another Rockruff. It's funny, there weren't many dog Pokemon at first. There was only like Growlithe and Arcanine, and now there's loads. That's not a bad thing. I like Scatterbug. Ah, reverse hollow 4/4. Nice sort of starry effect there. Leaf Energy, so you've got the old school energies coming back. For a minute I thought that was going to be Raichu. Adenadine. A Go-Goat. Florets. Ah, and this is our rare. Ah, it's got an ultra boost with it. Exortree. Oh, very good. So yeah, not hollow, but very nice rare. That's the first ultra boost I've pulled so far. Very nice. Okay, there's our upside down code. Okay, so we have Pancham, Fennekin, Dupida, Agumi, a Farfru. Oh nice, a Pot Pole. Oh, and that one's got an ultra boost as well, yeah, because that's one of the things about this set, it's got an ultra boost. Nice, like that. Oh, and the psychic energy underneath, that's as if that was timed perfectly. A Spooper, a Dedine, and Amarora. Oh, lovely. On the last one we got a hollow rare. Oh, and what a hollow rare. That's got to be one of my favourite trainers I've seen in a long time. That's Energy Recycler. Look at that. That's a lovely illustration. Zoom in a bit better. Look at that. Very, very nice. Cool. In our last individual boosters we managed to get a nice rare hollow. Let's see what we can get. Let's just see if we can focus a little bit more. So it already comes brilliantly with a Regigigas, and he is a star. He is a rare. He's got 180 hit points, and look at his illustration. It's really good, really good. Let's get him out, and obviously we've got the 3 boosters, and we've got a very nice coin as well. Give your collection a boost, it says on the back. Get in on the latest Pokemon TC action with the 2 awesome booster packs from the new Sun and Moon. 2? There's 3 in there. Oh no, okay. I didn't notice that. No, that's because you get 2 from Forbidden Light and you get 1 from Sun and Moon. Actually, that's good, a bit of variety. I wondered why it said 2, I was a bit confused there. Okay, I'm just going to rip this open. Right, there is our coin. There is our code card. It seemed like it was upside down both ways. And there, look at that. That is our legendary extra that you can get. Really good animation. Really good graphics anyway. He has an ability, Seal of Antiquity. This Pokemon can't attack unless Regirock, Regice and Registeel are on your bench. Oh, it's such a cool design. Some of the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon legendaries are some of my best, I think. Okay, let's see what we get. First of all, we'll do the 2 Forbidden Lights, and then we'll move on to the Sun and Moon one to end the video. I hope I'm shuffling them right, you know, the from the back trick, so you get your rare. I always keep forgetting how it goes. You get your rare at the end. Why don't Nintendo just put it at the end? Because they must know we all want it at the end for the suspense. Come on, Nintendo. Do us a favour. We are all promoting your products after all. I'm trying to zoom in. Okay, so Bianco. And we haven't had one of those yet. Magnemite. Oh, nice cartoony image. There's that very moving image of Cubone. Looking very poignant at this particular moment in time. Bunnelby, off to solve some more murders. Snover. Oh, who's this? Very nice, I like that. That's really very... Sorry, I can't see through the viewfinder. My eyes seem to be getting worse and worse. That's an Alonian Marowak. Wait, Alonian? Oh, so they've got Alonian ones in the Forbidden Light. For a minute and I worried that I'd just accidentally done the Sun and Moon. No, that's right. Oh, that's good, I didn't know that. So it's an Alonian Marowak. He's not looking as moved as his counterpart Cubone. Oh look, I can see something at the top. Look, can you see that? Sorry, a spoiler, I should have held that better, but I saw something shining. And basically the edges at the top only shine for one reason, which you'll shortly find out if you didn't already know. Water energy. Metal frying pan again. Ultra space. That's interesting. Oh, I wish I could focus better. So I think my camera has seen better days, so I will look into upgrading now actually. So I've had it for like 5 or 6 years, can't complain. Or maybe I'm just getting worse at operating it, it could be that. This is a rare, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got a Miss Spirit rare, but we know there's another rare underneath because we've seen it. So sometimes you get 2 rares. That's a lovely image, that is very nice. Well, hey, look who we've got. and is definitely a GX. Say an EX, it's a GX. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see if we can just zoom in a little bit more. No? Can you zoom in a little bit? Hold on a minute, I'm gonna have to do it for now. Why it's having trouble zooming in, do it a bit more like that. I'm gonna have to look into this. But yeah, look at that. We got a lovely score there. Okay. We still have 2 to go. Yeah, I think something is definitely amiss with my camera. It's just gone off again. I'm going to have to look into that, but I managed to get it back. So I basically had one more card left in that hand to show. And look who it was. It was another Miss Spirit, which is also another rare. So I got 2 rares in that set. Right, now we are about to wrap up. We are down to our last booster pack, which is the Sun and Moon booster pack. So let's see what we get. So haven't unpacked the Sun and Moon one for a little while, but again, there were some great legendaries in this set. Well, the last few sets have been some of my favourite actually. But they're all great, right from the classic legendary first set. We got a legendary Charizard. Wow. That Charizard from base set 1 has now become iconic really in his own right, I think. And rightly so, you know. And he hasn't been knighted, you know. He's done so much more for the country, for the world, than many other people who get knighted for, I don't know, changing a light bulb or something. Right. Oh. Come on, you got to focus now. It's the light. There we go. Well done. Well done. I won't trade you in that cash converter just yet then. She decided to focus. Right. A Topidumaro. That's a bit of a mouthful. A Wimpod. An Alonian Rattata. I like the Alonian ones. Magikarp. Pansear. Oh, a nice Vulpix reverse holo. I do want to get the whole card in normally. It's just where it's having a problem focusing. Just do it like this for now. A Leaf Energy. Oh, I saw something shiny inside. Sorry, it's too hard not to give it away. I should need to learn to hold things straighter. Oh, but it's going to be interesting to see what that is. An Electric. A Bullifront. A Simipour. And here he is. It's a Motchap GX. Oh, I love that. Look, his fist is literally coming out of the card. Look at that. Powerful fist. That is a lovely illustration.